Joshua,
Go, mate.
thanks for coming back.
Yeah, no worries.
Do that. Yeah, how's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good, mate. Yeah.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it was just pretty chill. Trying to do some of my Cert 4 stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And if you, after our little meeting, I guess you feel alright about sort of direction and having a mentor and I guess the direction that you want to head in your careers, that's very similar to how we discussed?
Yeah, nothing's really changed there, I guess. Still want to get to station officer, I suppose. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this mentoring process and like maybe what I can get out of it, and how it can help me trying to achieve my goals, I guess. It's good to have someone there, you know, like it's always good to have someone that's been and walked in your shoes, I guess. So for me to have you as a bit of a mentor is exciting, and yeah, it's exciting and also gives me motivation. Yeah, I guess I struggle like with a bit of motivation and stuff. So
as we all do.
I mean, you put some things in place to get there. On
look, it's a big long-term goal, station officer. My job is obviously not to do it for you, not to wipe your ass, as they say. But it is to guide you through that. Hey, you've got someone to bounce ideas off, and get you to that goal that you really want to be.
Yeah, sure.
And that's station officer. So I guess today, just touching on what we'll cover. We'll go through. I've printed out a manual, and we've got a responsibilities and attributes and skills and stuff that are required for a station officer school. So we'll go through that. No, that's fine. Generally, during meetings, we like to turn things off, and that probably should have been put in the boundaries section last week. But that's sorry, I understand that. No, that's okay. So we'll run through that. We'll run through the key responsibilities and stuff of a station officer. Make sure your goals are aligning with that. And that's what it is. It's all about aligning your goals with and realistic expectations, because this stuff's not going to come for free. It's not going to be like, hey, I want to be a station officer. Oh, here, how you going? It takes commitment. It's going to take training. It's going to take take a whole lot more work than some people think. So leadership. Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
And so we'll go through what's expected of you, and then we'll go through things that this week especially. Yeah. Like I said, about 30 minutes. We'll run through this specific stuff. What you're going to need to do short term to get to those long term goals. Sure. And then next week we will, we talked about your fitness and your nutrition and stuff as one of your short-term goals. We will touch on that today, but we'll go into it in more depth in next week's session as well.
I'm concerned. Like the rig, it's getting a bit sloppy, mate. It's not just the looks. I mean, I talk about the rig, but it really is about just getting it like prepared for and
for fitness and
prepared for the training course for the station officer thing. So
I did it myself, and it's a lot of strength, it's a lot of cardio, and it's also about eating healthy and maintaining that health, that mental health fitness as well. That's just as important. So
I think we touched on that was the other thing in the initial meeting was like maybe looking at plans or something, like a health food plan.
A nutrition plan. So food.
That'd be great if you could.
I will. I'll
point you in the right direction, because like I think I remember that I've heard before it was like 70% diet and 30% training. So like if you train really well, like is that
There's no point in training really hard and still eating terrible food. So totally. We'll run through that. I'll take you through. We'll do a walk through the gym. I'll show you the exercises and routines and stuff like that, and we'll go through it physically I do, as you mentioned, you do like to learn by practical sort of stuff and touching and feeling and doing. So we'll go through that, and then I'll print out a nutrition plan, and we'll go through that and make sure you understand that as well.
Sure.
Any questions?
Nah, that's good, mate. Yeah. That's,
okay. All right.
Oh, just maybe my set 4 as well. Yeah, that'd be good if we could.
We will
look at that maybe.
We'll go through that. Stage. We'll go through that today.
Yeah. Because I'm struggling a bit with that.
Okay.
That's probably getting me down a little bit, but other than that, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's important as well. Guiding you through. So we'll do that. We'll probably the second half of this session, I'll get you to open up your Blackboard that you've been using for your course, and we'll run through some of your units and what you're struggling with and how I can assist and stuff like that, and we'll get you back on track, some guidance and stuff. But let's not confuse the situation. Let's start with your goals, your long-term goals, which is going to be station officer.
Yeah.
We'll have a quick look at what a station officer actually means. Like what is it? It's a leadership role, right? It's a leadership role, a supervisory role, managing, mentoring fireys. At the moment, I'm a station officer, and I've taken on this role as a mentor for yourself. So I guess it's my responsibility now that I've taken this on board to kind of direct you in the right direction to go, hey, what is the operational requirements for a station officer? What does he have? What doesn't he have? How can we build that up? How can we get him to where he needs to be? Again, I'm about guiding you, so you seem interested, you seem keen. If you maintain that motivation, then absolutely we'll get to that goal. So station officer itself, shift work, same as firefighter. It's basically exactly the same, but you're sitting in the passenger seat, and your responsibility is the crew itself. It is the incident. Physical demands. The role requires pretty intense physical fitness.
Okay, so that's probably where I'll need a little bit of just getting my skills up a little bit, just getting a bit fitter and stuff like that.
Guidance and stuff. So that's what we're going to touch on next week. Okay, so the workplace settings, it's the same environment as you are as a firefighter now, but you've obviously got control of the station itself. So we're going to be doing training. We're going to be doing leadership for fellow firefighters as well. So what we'll do is the qualification skills that you are required for a station officer, provide proven experience in leading teams, strong interpersonal communication skills. How do you feel your communication skills are generally?
My communication skills? I think they're pretty good. Like, communication is probably one of my stronger points, I guess. Like, I feel like I can kind of talk to most people, be a bit empathetic and stuff like that. So that's not, communication I think I'm alright with. What was the other one?
Well, operational, so in-depth knowledge of firefighting techniques, emergency response protocols and safety regulations. So as a firefighter, that's super important as a being on the tools. You arrive at a job, as you do now, you go to the job and you get to work. As a station officer, your job is not to be on the tools, your job is to lead that team, trust that team, train that team. So is there any sort of areas that you might be lacking in that sort of...
Out of those ones?
Well, firefighting techniques.
So, what would you think would be the best, like, how could I prepare best for the station officer course? Like, what's the best way to
So okay, so
like, do I if
so
I'm not good, like, because I'm not going to know everything at the flight.
No.
Or am I meant to know everything when I go to do the when I go to the station officer course? Like when I get there, like, am I meant to know everything or like?
No. So as a senior firefighter, by the time you get there, you'll have experience in firefighting techniques, operational firefighting. You'll have some leadership experience. But no, of course, you've got a firefighter station officer school that you go through, which I think is about 4 months, and you learn the leadership levels and the sort of the higher tier supervisory jobs. There's plenty of things that you can do on the way to that to prepare. So it's more so being proactive on station. You can be a leader on station. You can take on more roles. Training firefighters on station, you can take on, you can approach your current station officer and say, hey, can I prepare some drills? Can I go through some safety protocols on station? Can we go through the trucks? Can I get to know how your job is? You can sit with him in the office or them in the office and say, hey, what do you do on a daily basis? What do I need to learn? And things like that. So
you think like, so I could do some of the roles even though like, I'm not station officer, you reckon like it might be beneficial for me to sort of, I guess, do some of the roles and see where I can participate whilst I'm a fire to like kind of gain a little bit of knowledge and understanding of the role. Do you reckon that'd be? Is that kind of what?
Exactly. So sort of try before you buy, in a sense. It's like it's going through what is the expectations. Again, you've got a few years of it, but we want to know what the job entails. There's different personalities. How are you going to use your personality in a leadership role? You're going to learn the operational aspect of a firefighter. You're going to learn what your firefighters are doing at jobs, because that's what you do now. It's more, how do you turn that into a leadership position so that you trust your firefighters and that you've got the knowledge to be able to control an incident.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So just having a look through this this paperwork for a station officer school and duties, there is a big aspect of physical fitness that's involved. I guess, do you have any questions of the role as a station officer itself?
For the role, I guess just like the physical requirements and stuff like that I need it to get to, like what, how fit and physical, if there's any standards or anything like that, maybe.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're a firefighter now, so you're still, semi-fit, but maintain that fitness, like we said.
It's probably gone up. Yeah, I mean, I have probably let it slip a little bit, so.
But we'll go through that. We'll go through the exercise sort of stuff next week.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, so that's probably one of the main things with my leadership and stuff. I guess, I think like just finishing the Cert 4 would be pretty beneficial for me, I think.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to get me in good stead. Like that's, I know like you said before, a lot of the requirements of station officer role is like to do training and stuff. So if I can get that Cert 4 course completed, I feel like that's going to hold me.
Good. How are you with your? So we'll get onto that Cert 4 now. But how are you with your? Because station officer role is heavily admin focused.
Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork and stuff.
A lot of paperwork, a lot of taking notes, a lot of watching, a lot of looking, a lot of analysing. It's a lot of putting your, I guess, technical experience from being a fireman into more of an admin sort of managerial, like I said, leadership role. Yeah. So leadership's the big aspect.
Sure.
Is there any downside? Besides the Cert 4, we talked about fitness. Is there any downside? Is there any things that you can see you need improving in the admin side of things?
I like just learning how to use like the staff SAMs.
Okay.
I know station officers have to enter all the staff movements and all that sort of thing in there.
Yeah.
Like the record of work and all that sort of stuff. So something like that. Yeah. That's probably where I lack a bit of direction with that sort of stuff.
How?
Do you reckon they'd learn that at school? Do you reckon they teach that?
They go through it.
Yeah.
But that's only over a few weeks, and they'll touch on it a little bit.
Yeah.
What are some ways that you feel you could probably get on top of that before the station officer school?
Maybe like for the SAM stuff, maybe I could go speak to my station officer while he's doing it in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. And have you got enough confidence to talk to your station officer?
Yeah, in that way, I think so. Yeah, I've got a pretty good relationship with them, so I feel like they can definitely help me.
Okay, go through that.
Yeah, because I think that might be a good way where I can go there in the morning and watch them do it, and then just maybe even watch the first few times and then say, can I start doing it as well, or can I do it instead of them?
Are you confident?
Like we said before, trying before you buy. I think so.
Yeah.
That might be a good way to do it. Yeah.
Okay, and you're confident in your, I guess, current firefighter skills. I think we were saying in the previous that learning, teaching things to other people is obviously way more effective if you are all over it yourself. So having that confidence in how everything on the truck works, where everything is located on the truck, and then being able to put that into practice. So when you're training people or when you're leading people, they know that you're confident in that area as well. So I think over the next few years, as a
okay, that's a good one.
As something to work towards, would be to continually improve yourself through training, through running, through setting up skills, through self-development and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Self-development courses within the organisation itself. They offer all sorts of courses that you have access to, but not everyone uses it. It really depends on what you want for yourself. But they are there. They're all accessible on the intranet. So
you can get on some of the courses.
You can.
Yeah.
Again, if you can't find them, let me know and I'll guide you through the process to help you write up an application to say, hey, this is why I want to do it. This is my long-term goals and stuff like that.
So you don't automatically, if you just apply, do you get on, or do you have
sometimes you do, but it depends on how many people are on the course and stuff like that and what you want it for. But because you do have a long-term goal, and not everyone has a long-term goal of being a station officer and start so early, so I think it's a good thing that you're doing that now.
Sure.
But so that's okay. So any questions, I guess, on the station officer stuff?
Not really. I think like you just talked about there before, my skills are pretty good. Most of my skills are pretty good. Maybe one thing, I don't know, only one thing I have issues is, I know we've got the new truck out there now, and sometimes it's just trying to remember where everything is. So I don't know, if we get time in one of the sessions, we could even go through the truck and have a look at just familiarising where everything is.
Let's do that. So
there's a few little things in my skills that could be improving as well. So we could even touch on that. But definitely, I thought maybe even just go and do a walk around or familiarising all the stuff, because I'm having with the new truck, it's a bit different to what we used to. So just finding where everything is and locating stuff. Yeah. So
let's do that. Next week we'll do the session on the gym and the nutrition, and then the following week we will do that. We'll do a full truck familiarisation.
Sure.
Where everything is.
Yeah. And
we'll touch on what everything does. You're firing, but it's always good to refresh on things and what's it called when what's it made of? What's it used for? There's an acronym.
Oh, like Newcomb?
Newcomb.
Yeah.
So we'll Newcomb a lot of stuff, and we'll go through, and it's as good for me as it is for you. So
it might be beneficial.
Yeah, for sure. We'll plan on doing that if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, then that way.
And if I'll keep that with you.
Yeah,
if you want to have a read of it.
Yeah.
It's totally up to you.
No, that's great. I'll go through that. I'll have a read before next week, and if I have any questions on it, I'll hit you up the next session. So
okay. All right. Before we finish up,
let's
get onto your Cert 4, because we want to That's a big
yeah,
that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's been stressing me out a bit, mate. It's been tough. Like, I don't know if you told me, but yeah, I've had a lot of people pull out of the course.
Okay.
And it's hard finding people to do like videos with and stuff. And
you're using Blackboard? Is that the?
Yeah, we use Blackboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would have done that. Maybe.
So you want to pull that up for me?
Yeah, sure.
What we'll have a look at is we'll have a look at the units that you've got, the units that you've done.
Yeah.
Again, I'm on station, so where I can help, we can access other fireys and we can access other resources and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's very important with stuff like this to plan, separate things. You know, have a diary. Do you have a diary?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So using your diary, and then looking at dates, when things are due.
Yeah.
Where they are.
Yeah.
Putting stuff in files.
I've actually had to apply for an extension.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been a tough course. So one of the lectures has been really helpful. Actually applied for an extension for us. So.
Okay. She sounds amazing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, some of them have been a bit harder than others, but
okay.
One in particular has been quite good in helping us like get through the course. So that's been good. But
no, that's good. Okay, well let's
I have had to get an extension, so yeah, it's kind of getting crucial now that I finish all this stuff.
Well then,
in the next few weeks and months. Yeah.
What have you done? And what do we have to do? So let's look at. I mean, you've got a pen and paper there.
Yeah.
So let's identify some.
Do you want to go through every cluster or?
I think so. I think we'll go through every cluster.
Normally, I just go like this on this one, and then. So we've got. This is the self-directed one.
Mm-hmm.
Go my grades. So there's a few that I still need to complete.
Okay, so.
I'm not sure what this discussion board is here, but this is the mentoring sort of stuff we're going to do.
So okay, all right. Yeah. So my role as a mentor is to say, hey, I'm here if you need.
Yeah.
What are you struggling with? Is there any area that you're like, you know what, this I'm okay with this, I'm okay with that, I can get that in, or is it all just muddled in? Is it all, so that we can break it down, we can write it down and say, it's due this date, I've got an extension, I can't find these people, I've got this mentor guy that is kind of going to help, where can I fit in? That's kind of
sure.
So let's make a plan.
So work skills are pretty much done.
Okay.
This training design, I've submitted all the work, but I'm still waiting for them to hear back. They just haven't marked it yet, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I've emailed them and stuff, but they haven't got back to me. But that's pretty much done as well.
Okay.
Workplace trainer is this one here. I've kind of like struggled a little bit, I guess. These ones at the bottom I've got a credit for, so I don't need to do that.
Okay. Are they not at the moment? They're not on there.
I'm not sure why. Yeah, I've emailed them about that too, but
you followed it up.
Yeah, they haven't got back to me. So.
All right, I'm sure they'll get on to it soon.
So I'm not sure why that's not showing anything there. I've done these knowledge questions. I've submitted the work, so I'm just waiting for them to mark that one.
Okay, great.
These ones here, I've actually done these. I've submitted these as well. They need grading, so they're just they're ready to go. With the plan A, I've got a plan in place, so I'm all over these, but I guess where I'm having a bit of trouble is this one here, task 2, plan and prepare for a group. It's just hard because everyone's left the course, we don't really have any more people to film with, so it's getting a bit tricky, yeah. So,
do you understand what it's about? Like, do you understand what the content is and what you're actually doing? Is it, what difficulties are you having with those units?
Yeah, like, we could probably go through it. Like, I'm still a bit confused about what I need to do exactly, but I know it's a group, but I don't know how many people and stuff like that. So,
well, did you want it for that then? So if we look at task 2 in we've got a portfolio for that.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere here. Yeah.
Do you want to have a look in the portfolio?
Yeah.
And then you can.
Is it the learner's guide or is it this one here? It's the group one, hey.
Yeah.
So which one is that? Is it assessment task? This cluster, and then it was the group one I'm having trouble with, which is assessment task 2.
Yep. So you've got a portfolio for that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So open that. Yep. So open that up, and we'll go through down the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think I've gone through this yet. So.
And this is why they do it.
For the group, so assessment task 2. This is it here. So, is that saying, is it 4 learners you have to do? Because I'm a bit confused, yeah, it's minimum of 4 learners.
Correct. So, how many did you say left in the course?
2. So,
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's where I'm having issues, is like, I've only got 2
Okay.
people left, it's like, well, how do we,
Okay. Well, that's okay.
like, how am I meant to do 4 people if I've only got 2 people left, and then...
For sure. Have you spoken to your lecturers, I guess, about, it's more about accessing those people. You're allowed to use people that aren't in the course, so
Yeah.
you can use family members, friends, work colleagues. You can ask a lecturer if they have time. There's a lot of options, but it can get very hard to sort of line up people's timetables and availability with work and families and stuff like that. So yeah, I totally get that it's difficult.
Yeah, it's just tricky.
But it's finding that.
So you reckon, like, would I be able to use, like, some people from work then as well? Maybe?
So you can use people from. You can use some of my firefighters, I guess.
Yeah.
On station. So we could, if there's a bit of downtime or whatever, it's only 30 minutes session. So
Yeah,
I
true.
can ask if you get stuck.
Yeah.
We can look at, myself. You can use myself. That's no problem.
Okay.
We could almost. The other issue I guess you're facing is getting those 4 people into the same location.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's kind of it. That's what's been tricky, is like trying to like get logistics and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to use the same 4 people for all 3 videos in a row. So it's 3 videos in a row
Okay.
of, is it like 30 minutes, I think? But yeah, 3 group-based sessions. Each session must be planned for a minimum of 4 learners that must follow a training assessment strategy.
Okay. So it's finding those people. If you do you understand what the content's about? Do you understand what the video?
I think so.
about?
Yeah, I think I'm good with all that. It's just
Okay.
more like getting logistics around the people, and like understanding how many people and if it's the same people. Yeah,
Okay.
it's more the people, like logistics, I guess.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's look
Not
at
so much like the content. Like I can work that out. That's kind of,
let's look at in the next week. Your goal is to find a date that works for you, or actually probably look at 3 dates
Yeah.
that works for you over the next sort of few weeks. Do you know when this is due? It's probably.
I think got extension until like 2 more months.
Okay, so you've got a bit of time, but if you start planning now,
Yeah.
you can plan 2 or 3 dates. Ask your wife. Myself, I'll be able to find another 1 or 2 firefighters, and then we'll reconvene next week when we have our session. Before the session, we'll touch on who you found, if you found anyone,
Yeah.
and we'll be able to lock some people in, and then we can possibly contact them, send them an email with the possible times and dates and locations, and
Yeah.
see if we can go
Okay.
together. If we have any issues from there, then we can contact the lecturer and ask if they can be involved. There's a possibility that we might
Yeah.
be able to go into the TAFE and do it on site.
Sure, yeah.
Because there's not many people left.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That sounds good.
As
Yeah.
well,
At least
so-
that gives me. So I'll find the 3 dates this week. And I'll ask my wife. Maybe I'll ask a couple of firefighters, and you said you might be able to be involved, or maybe
Oh.
even one of the TAFE lecturers.
Yep, I'll have that for sure.
So, yeah, that's good. That's eased my mind a little bit. I guess that's kind of why I was looking forward to today. Is just like to help me get a bit of a plan in place. I guess I've just been struggling to lock things down. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's separating the thing, making sure. Yeah, this is my goals. Yeah, I want to do that unit, and I'll do the next. Don't think,
Yeah.
I've got to do so many units. So
yeah.
strip them all back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got your direction back.
Yeah.
You're okay with the station officer stuff so far. Just remember, once we finish here, it's not. here's about having a half an hour session together. But if you want to ask questions, just call me, text me, whatever. If I don't get back to you, I will endeavour to either reply to email or reply to a text.
Sure.
In due course. So again, recap next week. We'll go through the nutrition. We'll go through the gym, the exercise stuff, and we'll get you on board with that. If you've got any questions regarding this, or you're lacking direction again or focus or anything, we'll touch on that again. But hopefully today's been a little bit productive, and we've got a bit more plan in place for you. And day one of many. Yeah, no, it's been really good today, mate. That's just eased my mind a little bit. So I'll get those the dates and everything and line it up for the training sessions, and then we can try and find some people to fit into those dates. And I'm looking forward to finishing this course. You know, it's been a lot of work, but I think this will be, and I think this course will really help me achieve my goals. Well, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, Brad. Today's been good. Cheers. Thanks, mate.